just want everyone to know.
I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world.
I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, Cap Nation. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cappers Nation Live. What day is it today? Best day of the week? Hump Day. What's going on, everybody? Actually, no, best day of the week is definitely debatable. What is going on, everybody? Soccer game of the weekday is what it is. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. KD himself, Keith Davis, good morning. Joe Free, good morning. Jordan, good morning. Dick Kick Actual, Charles, John, Shane, good morning. Mr. Jam, good morning. Says, members only play came through in the clutch. Thanks, Kyle and Cap's team. Yes, members only play yesterday was a nice winner for everybody. Congrats. Little Heat, good morning. Says, good morning, y'all. It's about time to listen to the man with the plan, Cap Nation. Hey, Zeus, good morning. Mr. Daryl Brooks, good morning. Truth Fondue, good morning. Just rolling up the list. Ross Pitts, good morning. Fast Freddy in the house. Rich, good morning. Nick Martinez, good morning. D Soul, good morning. If there's somebody I missed, which I can't see above that, but if there is, I do apologize. It's nothing personal. Edward, good morning. Pat, good morning. Fastbee says we're just starting yet. No, we're ending. We're ending. We're done. Enjoy that free play. Gotta go. See you later, guys. Click. Just kidding. Yeah, no, we're just getting started. Art, good morning. How about them St. Louis Cardinals, baby? Woo! Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Even when they were down yesterday, I still hit them. Even when they were down yesterday, I still bet. They were down 2-1. I was shopping at the Travis Matthews store at the Scottsdale Fashion, whatever they call it. Fucking expensive. But they were down. I look at the score. I see the Cardinals are down 2-1, so I hammer it. Boom! Quick little score right there while they were live. Plus, we had them at plus 1.5, and I already had them on the money line anyways. So nice little hit live. Doubting. People doubting out there. Congrats to everybody. They hammered our daily free play yesterday, as well as the free play from the live show. We showed off that ticket to win $1,000 on the over in game 1 of the Mets and the Marlins yesterday. ET says live bet it when they were down. Same thing here. James says it's hump the bookie's leg day today. Damn straight. We celebrate that day, James, every single day. We might have to do that. Edward says if we send him money, he'll bet the other side in baseball. Mr. Reyes, good morning. Personal plays ended up with a 2-1 winning day yesterday. Could have been better. The Indians screwed the pooch on us yesterday. The Indians plus $1.10 on the money line. They screwed the pooch. We got the win with the Giants as well as the Dodgers. We'll take the 2-1 day. Premium plays yesterday. Nice 2-0. Nice 2-0 day yesterday for premium plays. So we'll take that. System plays closed out a nice one on the Atlanta Braves yesterday. Rich says, will the Cards beat the Dodgers or the Giants in the wild card, though? Here's the thing. In order to win a championship, it doesn't matter if it is baseball, basketball, football. Well, not so much football. Hockey. It's a game of timing. And playing, there's a lot to say for being hot in the moment and peaking at the right time. Now, it's probable that the St. Louis Cardinals are peaking at the wrong time. However, in order for them to get in the playoffs, they had to do this. Look at the LA Kings when they won their second Stanley Cup Finals. When they won their second Stanley Cup, they didn't make the playoffs until the last day of the regular season. By the grace of God, they got in, and they peaked at the right time. They were the 8th seed, and they end up winning it all. Peaking at the right time wins championships more so than being consistent throughout the season. Consistent throughout the season still means you lost a lot of games. But peaking in the moment means you're winning now. And let's be honest, what happened in April, May, June, July, August, and all of September has no bearing on what will take place in October, especially in a win and you advance situation like a wild card, where you generally don't have a day off. So peaking at the right time has a lot to say for it in itself. Rich says the Oilers in 2006 did the same thing. 5 in a row to make the 8th seed, then ended up in the finals. It's peaking at the right time, especially when it comes to a multi-series playoff sport like baseball. Andrew says, good call on the over 5.5 yesterday. Thank you. KD says it's a whole new season. It is. And what happened in September, from April to September, doesn't matter anymore. Once you're in, you're in. And the wild card is a wild card. It's an absolute wild card. Now, we all know the Dodgers or Giants will be the heavy favorite in any wild card situation, whoever it may be. And I actually feel bad that the Dodgers and the Giants, one of them will be in a wild card spot. With their record and the way they played this year, that's actually shameful, to be honest. All right, so going to have a good day today. By the way, today's schedule, soccer game of the week. Our soccer guys did not, I repeat, did not have a soccer game of the week last week. They won 2 weeks prior to that. They did not put one out last week. They take everything extremely serious. And hold on one second. Soccer game of the week, it was actually them just sending me a text message that they are extremely excited for today's match, and it's going to be a big one. Crazy to think that we have monster games Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Jesus pointed this out to me yesterday by text, saying that we've got big games Wednesday through Sunday. Fucking insane. We're going to have some big winning to do this week. Today, soccer game of the week. Tomorrow, for everybody that has been living under a rock, is my personal play Major League Baseball game of the year. I'm hoping to have that posted later on this early evening, once lines become available. I already know where the line will be, but once it's official, then I can post it. And that's my personal play Major League Baseball game of the year, not the company's. This is my personal one. That goes down tomorrow. And then on Friday, and by the way, that's $50, or you can get it in a combo package, which we'll talk about. And that'll be my biggest Major League Baseball bet of the year. And you guys thought I went big on this last one. This is going to be big. Big. I'm super fucking pumped. And Friday, FC has his Bellator fight pick of the year. It doesn't get any better than that. I haven't heard yet, Jesus, on when it'll be posted, but I'll ask again. I'll ask him again. So Friday, he's got his Bellator fight pick of the year. And then we have a combo package that will get you a week of premium plays or a week of my personal plays or soccer. You select which week you want. And then you also get both games of the year, my Major League Baseball game of the year, and then the Bellator fight pick of the year. And that's a $200 promo, which is a fucking cool deal because last week they ran it for $200 and you only got the week and then the company's game of the year. So me and FC talked and we decided to do it together and throw both of ours in there. Make it even a better deal for everybody to help everybody out. Junior G, thanks. Glad to hear you're on the game of the year. I bet with the GOAT, how much am I thinking? Well, I'll have no less than 50 spread out. But it'll be more than that. At least. Minimum. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. Fast Freddy is SFP, super flippin' pumped. I like it. Joe Free says, I just jumped on board, Kyle. Let's hump DraftKings leg tomorrow. I can't wait. Let's go. Absolutely. By the way, I did get paid by DraftKings yesterday. $20,000 wire did come through yesterday. So initiated it Monday, got it Tuesday afternoon. Initiated it Monday before the live show, got it Tuesday afternoon. Not bad. Could be faster, but not bad. All righty. And yes, Joe, thanks for jumping on board Game of the Year. Paul, Nick, Nate O'Brien, Matthew, thanks for jumping on board the Soccer Game of the Week this week for those guys. Mr. Beaker, Scott W. as well, thanks for jumping on board the Soccer Game of the Week. Trent, thanks for jumping on board the combo package for the Games of the Year and the Fight Pick of the Year with premiums. Dennis, Joe, thanks for jumping on board Major League Baseball Game of the Year as well. No, Brennan, the game's not posted yet because the lines are not available yet. Once we get lines, Brennan, I'll be able to get it up there. And I have some fun. I'm pumped. Fucking can't wait. It's going to be a huge week. Oh, and then, so we got, Soccer Game of the Week, my personal play Major League Baseball Game of the Year, Bellator Fight Pick of the Year, potential Game of the Week. I don't know if it's going to happen, but potential. Guaranteed Saturday, the Sunday NFL guaranteed play. Can you say money-making week? I mean, it's going to be absolutely insane. This week is going to be absolutely insane. The best part is your book don't even know what's about to hit them. We'll be humping some book's legs, that's for sure. That is for sure. Pumped. All right, so what do we got planned for today? Aaron, thanks for jumping on board the Game of the Year as well. I know you're always on them. Hold on one second, guys. All righty. Logging into everything here. And let's see how much fun we can have today. We had a nice winner yesterday with the Marlins game. We've had a couple light action days. And light action days seem to be fitting us very well. Alonzo, my brother, what's going on? I just updated that on your account, but everybody's account will get updated. If you purchase the Game of the Year, and I know it says 1 day and your account will expire, don't worry. Everything will be turned back on. Everything will be turned back on for everybody. Yeah, Barcelona. Stop betting them. That I did. That I did. I think we learned our lesson twice. At least should have. At least should have. Katie says spinning and winning. We better get that. We better get that fixed, Tom. We better change that. We better correct that. All right, we're spinning. So we'll be winning. Edward says perfect calls on the SF Giants and the Dodgers. Yeah, we took the Giants on the run line and winning 6-4, and we took the Braves, the Dodgers on the money line. We did have the Braves as a system play though. All righty. Just popping up our live odds. That way we can get ready to rock and roll. Manuel says Cardinals, baby. Absolutely. We be rocking with them. Excuse me. We be rocking with them, no doubt about it. And by the way, no different today until the wheels fall off and the suspension is gone. All right? Until the wheels fall off and the suspension is gone, you ride the Cardinals. It's just a fact of life. Nick, when is the cutoff time for the combo package for Bellator and the Game of the Year? That would be tomorrow, right before game time, right before they pull my Game of the Year. But I'm sure they will have... Alex, we can see your messages. Edward can see your messages. I'm sure they'll do a combo package the week in the Bellator for the people that miss the Game of the Year. But I would make sure that you do it, Nick, at least before tomorrow afternoon. That way, you get it. Rich says, set up a cam to do a 24/7 live stream of the pole spinning so we can win no matter the time of day, anytime a game ain't going the right way. Just pop up the live stream to swing the momentum. I like it. That's a good idea. 24-hour live stream of the board with the pole spinning. Shane says, after all this riding, the Cardinals will need new tires anyways. I got a feeling we're probably really low on tread. If we're not rolling on rims yet, we're getting very close. Angel says, when is the cutoff time for the soccer game of the week? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 Pacific, so 3 hours from now. 3 hours from now is the cutoff time. Soccer game of the week, yes, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Here's a link to it. Alex says we need to do a Zoom live. We could do something like that. When I get the Vibe board fixed, it has Zoom on it. We could do Zoom, and then I could do the camera to the Zoom. That's definitely a possibility, but the problem is maybe just a Zoom call or actually I could host it on live stream because YouTube, somebody says the wrong thing or we do the wrong thing and then YouTube gives us the boot for a week or 2 weeks. That we don't want. But I could definitely probably do it through there and host it on live stream as well. That would actually be kind of fun. Make some people show their faces. Little Heat, you like that shirt? Golf sucks. Travis Matthews. It's funny, people are like, oh, you don't like golf? I'm like, no, I'm an avid golfer. Like, why do you wear a shirt that says golf sucks? It's Travis Matthews. It's a golf brand. So you go there and you spend by the way, Alex, I went to the Travis Matthews store in the Scottsdale Fashion Mall. I got to tell you, their outlet out in near Palm Springs is way cheaper, let me tell you. Spend $900 and they're like, oh, sir, here's a hat. Pick a hat. Black and blue hat with their logo and some pineapples on it. Awesome. Thanks for the pineapple hat. Pretty sure that's the international sign of a swinger, but hey. 1 second here. What is this? Alrighty. So, Edward says, I jog every morning next to a golf course. I don't even know its name. You know, I probably need to start jogging or riding that Peloton that I've got. He just says, Cardinals, Giants, and Dodgers are all money. Joe says, Kyle, we always see you. I bet you want to see our ugly mugs, right? Right? Time to make sure you guys get seen, too. Zoom call at the gas station. You know, we could do some fun stuff like that. We definitely can. There's the potential to do a lot of stuff. And like I said, you know, I'll finish building out the game room in the new house that we had built and get all that set up. And my hope is to do some Saturday and Sunday live wagering shows, you know, from the bar, basically, aka my house, in the game room with the big TVs up there. Obviously, I can't show the TVs, but you know, we could definitely have some fun. We could definitely have some fun. See what we can do. Hopefully in the next... I'm actually going to be gone. I'm going to be in Vegas for a huge fishing tournament. The U.S. Open of bass fishing, actually. I'll be there on Monday. Still going to have the live show. Still do all of that. But I will be fishing that event. First place is a truck, a boat, and 50 grand cash. I nearly won it years ago, but that was years ago. But I'll be there for like 9 days. So I'm hoping in the next... What's the schedule? What's my schedule look like? Let's see. I'm hoping by November 1st. That room will be ready to rock and roll. Edward says, I like where this is going. Maybe some female co-hosts. Well, we can make that happen now, Edward. That we can. We can definitely make that happen and get some better looking things to look at than my ugly mug. We might just have to... Yeah, I mean, Monster's got, you know, their Monster girls. Cap Nation might need, you know, the Cap Nation girls, you know. Might have to try and find us a younger version of Vanna White, because I think she's like 80. You know? I think that might just be... Edward, you've had some really, really good ideas lately. I think we might have to promote you from sheriff to inspector general. Shane, have I ever been to Wisconsin to go bass fishing? No, sir, I have not. I've been to Wisconsin. It was only to drink. And let me tell you, I got fucked up. So this is my experience in Wisconsin. I went to boot camp, Navy boot camp in Great Lakes, just outside of Chicago. And I did one of my schools. I actually did two of my schools in the Navy in Great Lakes. So we went to boot camp, went to a short, like 5-week school, went out to the fleet. 2 years later, went back to school again, and it was in Great Lakes. But it was in my first attempt, right after boot camp, and right when we started getting off-base privileges. And I don't know where we were going. I wasn't driving, but we were going to somewhere in Wisconsin because it was a $5 cover charge. And let me tell you, it was 75-cent you call it drinks. So a double shot of Crown was only $1.50 for this sailor. And we went to some place, I don't even know what city it is in. We just knew it as the Red Barn. It looked like a barn and had a giant red roof. It's a pretty fucking cool place from what I remember. I don't remember too much of it. I remember the Sailor Jerry girls were there with the spiced rum. I remember drinking, dancing, having a great time, throwing up on the side of the road. I was just a young little whippersnapper. And then I remember we make it back to our barracks. And I have the day off the next day. There's still no training the next day. And I remember waking up and I'm still wasted. Now I'm starting to get hungover. Now I'm starting to get sick again. Go take a shower and I get out and I'm drying off my back and I can see something in the mirror. I wake up, thank God it didn't happen completely, but I wake up and I've got 2 Sailor Jerry tattoos on, one on each ass cheek. Apparently from the Sailor Jerry girls. Thank God they came off because I was like, what the fuck? Went out and I don't even have a tattoo yet. Got 2 Sailor Jerry girl tattoos on each ass cheek. Angel, you're 10 minutes from Great Lakes. Very nice. But that is my one experience in Wisconsin. And I do classify it as a great experience. It was a lot of fun. But that is my one experience in Wisconsin. Shane says, yeah, we do a lot of drinking in Wisconsin. We did. It was 75-cent, $5 cover charge and 75-cent you call it drinks. I got my money's worth of Crown that night. And apparently Sailor Jerry rum. Edward says, we got to do a Cap Nation camping trip. Sit around the fire and hear all the Kyle's amazing stories. That would be fun. Katie says, thanks for making us laugh. No problem. Rich says, those keep you afloat at sea, right? Pax says, pick for proof. There might be pictures out there. I know they were taking pictures back in the day at the bar. I do remember that, but I didn't remember what they were taking pictures of. Apparently it was my ass. Apparently it was my ass. Ay, 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 ay. Well, nonetheless, at least they were fake tattoos, right? Speaking of tattoos, so I got this one, King Neptune, 2 years ago, and I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to go back to finish it because it's like 10 more hours of sitting. And I finally booked an appointment. He's booked out till December 14th. Fuck me. I guess December 14th is Tat Day. All right, so now let's get into the fun. I mean, I could tell stories. I could especially tell drunken sailor stories all day long, from crawling up the pier in Thailand. You name it, we did it. Drunken nights in Shanghai. 2 barbershops in South Korea. By the way, there is a difference between the shop that has 1 pole or 2 poles. 2 poles gets you a hole. Mr. Reyes, welcome to the Cap Nation family. Thank you, sir. Thanks, brother, for jumping on board. Edward says, shit, cowgirls keep winning. I'm going to get a Cowboys tat, right? We will do something on the East Coast, though. I will come out there for a weekend or something. Something I got to this year. I got to this year. All right, so jumping into it. Who thinks Atalanta should be a minus 220 today against the Young Boys? Some Champions League play. Out of curiosity. Edward says 2 poles gets a hole. Sounds like a priest motto. 2 poles get you a hole. 1 pole gets you a haircut. That is a fact. 1 second. There we go. Jesus is dying. Oh, you guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. Champions League play today. Only 2 early games. Atalana's a huge favorite. Minus 220 on Bet Online. Minus 230. Yeah, minus 220. Then Zenit St. Petersburg, a minus 240 early favorite as well. Woo! You parlay them together, you can get plus 103 odds. Might not be worth a little gander. Casey Davis says Dak is back. Dak's doing pretty damn good. Joe, I'm definitely going to try. Definitely going to try. I'd like to get out to New Orleans as well. See our people down there. All right. A lot of barbershop talk this morning. I like it. I like it. Penny, do I have any soccer parlay today? You know, I mean, I bet the soccer game of the week big. And that was my primary focus. I saw they just posted soccer for today. I actually like the 2 plays that they posted today. But Atalanta and Zenit St. Petersburg, both moneyline parlays, if you parlay it together, pays plus 103. Alrighty, so time to jump into baseball. Jesus says, what is up with my Red Sox, right? Edward says, Giant Stadium, Jets fans, if they exist too. You know, that'd be fun. Go to a game out there. I gotta tell you, there's nothing like tailgating with Who Dat Bob and Danny Daniels. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we do get one early action game between the Nationals and the Rockies. We do get one early action game on that. By the way, if you're on my personal plays, stand by to stand by. My personal plays will be out as soon as we're off the live show. My personal plays will be out. You see the board's back on, magically turned on. Hopefully we'll get that replacement soon. All right, so Nationals, Rockies. Let's have some fun today. Let me move over to baseball. There we go. Baseball live odds. Nationals minus 102. The Rockies minus 108. The over is at 12. It was 12.5. It came down a half point. We get Pablo Espino. Paolo Espino going up against Peter Lambert. If you guys remember, Espino has actually been, he had a little 2-game stretch where he was pitching great. 5 2/3, 6 innings, giving up 1 run over 2 starts. The Reds got him for 3 runs, 5 hits in 5 innings in his last outing on the 24th. As far as what to expect today against Colorado in Colorado, he did face Colorado on the 19th, but they were not on the road playing in that high elevation where that ball seems to sail. He gave up just 3 hits, no runs. He had 7 strikeouts. He had a great day. Now you're hanging balls in Colorado. Those are runs. Those are runs. So, as far as the total goes, lean towards the over. As far as the side goes, no opinion on the side with both of these teams. None whatsoever. I mean, you've got the Nationals 3-7 in their last 10, coming off the win yesterday. Or their last game, excuse me. The Rockies 3-7 as well. You know, battle the shit versus shit. Battle the shit versus shit. So to me, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth betting on the side. So if I was going to do anything, maybe lean towards the over on that one. Now, Paulo Espino, his strikeout prop, I mean, he struck out 7 Rockies last time he faced him, but keep in mind, it's not a pitcher's ballpark, that's for sure. Espino's strikeout prop is sitting at 4, minus $1.14. And I'm trying to go back even to last year. You can't find him at a game in Colorado to see how he's pitched there previously. But I will tell you, he strikes out the Rockies. He strikes them out plentiful. That's for sure. I just don't know if it's going to happen there today. So moving right along. First 5 is sitting at 6.5. Probably steer clear of that. You know, Peter Lambert seems to be 2 runs. It doesn't matter if he comes in for 3 innings or 2 innings. He gives up, a couple runs. If he comes up for 5 innings, he's usually giving up a whole handful. I think the Nationals team total over 5.5 is definitely live. But again, it's the Nationals. I got to steer clear of it. All right, moving right along. Cubs, Pirates. Now, we've got a play on the total on this one. So if you want to know, you got to get on board. But as far as the side goes, as far as the side on this game goes, I mean, hell, Cubs still can't notch a victory. And they played the Pirates. They've lost 7 in a row. And what do you do when a team is on a heater or an ice-cold streak? You ride it. The Pirates are minus 101. The Cubs laying $1.09 with Hendricks on the mound. Roansy Contreras getting the start for the Pirates. That big league debut this year. Pirates plus 1.5, minus $1.60 is what I would lean towards. I would take the hotter of the 2 hands. It's not like Pittsburgh is hot going 4-6 in their last 10. But remember, when the Cubs were on their giant losing streak, it didn't matter who played them. We could have fielded a team and beat them. Pirates plus 1.5, minus $1.60. If I had to, I would definitely take my chances. I think there's better options out there. I think that's a straight gamble. But I definitely think it should be live. I definitely feel it should be live. All right, give me 1 second. I was looking at something. I was trying to see if on the side I can get us a little first half soccer play or something, but not looking like it, folks. Possibly. It's possible. You know, I like Zenit St. Petersburg to score in the first half. But if I remember correctly when I looked, they're minus 175. They're minus 175. I do like it. Penny says Alana over 1.5 first half. I think that was plus money. Jordan says Kyle would have spun a gem against the Cubs. Right? Ronald, Bellator is Friday. Bellator's Friday. All right, moving down the list, Red Sox and the Orioles. Red Sox getting their butts kicked yesterday with Chris Sale on the mound. You know, I almost put that out as a personal play, and I laid off of it. You would have had to take the Red Sox laying 1.5, and I said, you know what? Not a chance. Not a chance. No way am I going to make this a game. It looks too easy. It looks too good to be true, and it's probably not, and sure enough, they end up losing outright. As far as today's game with Nathan Eovaldi on the mound, I mean, he's got a winning record this year with a 3.88 ERA. He's got 188 strikeouts to 176 in the third innings pitched. But he gives up runs. Eovaldi gives up runs. Against Lothar today, if I was going to do anything, it would probably be the over. Over 9.5. But again, I got to steer clear of this one. I got to steer clear of this one. I got to stay, you know, and stay away from the side of the game to the total. You know, the Red Sox laying 253, another huge road favorite. The Orioles plus 226 on the money line at home. I mean, they still won 51 games this year. So, I'm going to steer clear of it. I mean, Zach Lothar came in for 5 innings against the Rangers in his last start on the 23rd. Gave up 3 hits, no runs, had 7 strikeouts and 2 walks. I'd probably lean towards Baltimore. If you guys made me choose, I'd probably lean towards Baltimore plus the 1.5 today. I mean, hell, you're still getting plus money. You're getting plus 145. You might even find a book that's giving you better than that. Plus 2.5 at, you know, minus $1.15 or something. Find a reverse on it. Just moving down the list. Moving down the list. Trying to find something that we like. Marlins and the Mets. Marlins and the Mets. Y'all know we took game 1 and went with the over yesterday. We get Hernandez and Tawan Walker today. Eliza Hernandez, who's 1-3 on the year with his 4.24 ERA with a 1.29 whip, 47 strikeouts and 12 walks through 46 2/3 innings. What to expect when old Hernandez gets on the mound from number 57? You know, his last outing against the Nationals on the 22nd of September, he went 4 innings, gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. He did have 7 Ks, though, and walked 2 batters. He's walked 6 batters in his last 2 starts. Before that, it was against the Pirates, where he went 5 2/3, and he gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. The last time he faced the Mets, he did go a solid 5-inning outing, where he gave up just 1 run on 5 hits. He had 4 strikeouts and a single walk. Now, before I jump into the other pitcher, this will be a strikeout prop that I do pay close attention to, and if we can get it around that 3 to 3.5 mark, we may have a strikeout prop, which we haven't had in forever. And it's not. They've got it juiced at 6 plus 120. Over 4.5, minus 217. Hard pass. Hard pass. Tawan Walker, who's 7-11 on the year. I can go for a 7-11 Slurpee a little bit later today. He's got a 4.57 ERA with a 1.21 whip with 141 strikeouts and 52 walks through 151 and 2/3 innings. His last outing against the Red Sox, they got him, they torched him, they hit him, they roughed him up. He lasted 2 innings. Gave up 6 runs on 6 hits. Gave up 2 home runs. He had a single strikeout and 2 walks in those 6 outs that he was on the mound for. Before that, against the Phillies, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. The Yankees got him for 5 runs and 6 hits. The Nationals got him for 6 runs and 6 hits. Miami got him for 3 runs on 7 hits and 4 2/3. He did strike out 6 and walked 0. What's going on, Thomas? Thanks for joining us. Tyler, no, nothing out yet either. Not yet. Not yet! So, as I scratch my head with this one, hold on one second. All right. So I scratch my head when I look at this one, and I say, damn. The book's got a low total on this one. DraftKings sitting over and under 7.5 is plus money at plus 105. Or you can get over 7 minus $1.30. So I sit here and I weigh my options of taking the plus 105 or laying $1.30. I say to myself, lay the $1.30. Lay the $1.30. Because that is going to cash. And at worst case scenario, if we ended up at 5-2, 6-1, 7-0, 4-3, you're not losing. You would be pushing. So it's going up on the board, and I just bet it to win $1,000, and I'm sending it to this screen right here. That way I can put it up on the screen for you guys. Then we'll put it up on the Vibe Interactive board. Let me get it up there. And we'll do it like this. Let's have some fun today. All right, let's have some fun today. I know you guys can see it now. That is over 7 in the Marlins and the Mets game. Hold on one second. All right, so get it going on the screen. Look at that. This should be easy to change. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Boom. And there you have it. Nice and easy up on the board for all to see and have some fun. Yeah? There you have it. All right. Because we show tickets around here. And again, let's start something, all right? Let's start a mission together. It is your guys' mission. I am tasking you with one task, and it is a small task. When you guys watch other people's videos, because I know you do, and I support that, I'm not a hater, all right? I'm not a hater. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that comes and joins us here for Cap Nation Live, as well as watching the daily free play video that, you know, buys our place. But here is my mission and challenge to you guys. When you guys go watch another video, or you go watch somebody's live show, you should drop a comment and ask them why they don't show tickets on a consistent basis. And you should be like, but Kyle at Cap Nation does for substantial amounts of money. I'm going to be honest, and let's be real honest. We've talked about this over the years. If you're going to be investing with a financial advisor, stockbroker, whoever it may be, do you want it to be with some guy that doesn't have a pot to piss in, dresses in rags, although appearance can be very deceiving, completely understand? Fuck no, I don't. There's a reason why companies like Morgan Stanley, the old Payne Weber, there's a reason why they have successful people managing accounts for successful people. No different than this. I'm advising you who to take your money, financial, and go put it on. Difference is they pass a Series 7, we don't have one. We get life experience. So some of y'all are taking information from people that don't actually invest in any of their own shit. And if they did, they would have tickets to show you for a substantial amount of money. Because if they were actually good, they would have skin in the game. Their own skin. And a lot of skin. Not the forehead kind of skin, the skin. Fact to life. Jesus, it is garbage. Sylvester says, Cappers Nation, where there's no cap, we put our money where Kyle's mouth is, right? Right? Are you going to have a members only play today? I have one in the hopper. What that means is I just need to be able to confirm some things. And if I'm able to confirm it, then it would definitely be a go. I just got to be able to confirm it. Make sure that I'm going to be betting it before I give it to you guys. So there's definitely the potential for one. Mike Hockey says, how can you not bet your own games? That is pathetic, right? And, you know, if people were betting it, they would show it to you. What is there shame in showing you a ticket? There is none. There isn't. I show you guys losing tickets. I bet live with you guys. I've logged into my betting accounts and bet live with you guys over the years. There's no shame in the game of showing a winning ticket or a losing ticket. I actually prefer to show a losing ticket. I don't like fucking losing, but I don't mind showing a losing ticket because it actually shows you that we're human and we do lose. And I show you guys tickets like this before we actually bet it. Or before the actual game goes off. So, anyways, food for thought for the day. Jesus says, get the soccer game of the week. I agree, it's a winner. I agree, it's a winner. Little Heat says, you speak the truth. You know, and that's what you get from me. Some people like it. People inside this industry, they don't like it. They don't like that I speak the truth. They don't like that I actually tell it like it is. They literally don't. Chef Bayer says they don't want to show their $30 bet. Chef Bayer, they probably don't, to be honest, they probably don't even have $30 on it. You know what I mean? And if they did, they don't want to show you $30. They don't, definitely. If somebody's going to put $30 on a fucking game, why should you go put $300 or $500 or $1,000 or $5,000? If it's only worth $30 to somebody, what is it worth to you? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. And people in this industry, they may not like what we do because I speak my mind and they speak the truth. I've seen the broiler rooms. I've been involved in them. I've ran them. No broiler room tactics here. That's the good thing. People hate that. People hate that I can talk about it. The phone calls that you get, ring, ring. Hey, Joe, it's Frank. Have you got your lines for today's games? Or are you going to get them later? What do you bet? 100, nickel, dime? Fantastic. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. Write my name and number down. I'm sure you guys get those phone calls. That's the cool thing here is we don't partake in any of that. We don't fucking call you guys. Jesus says UFC should hire FC to take betting. Yeah, they should. Definitely should. Brian, premium plays are good. They had a nice 2-0 yesterday. Edward in Barcelona. Somebody give me a hammer so I can smash my hand. Robert, thanks for jumping on board the Game of the Year combo pack with premium plays. Ronald, my brother, thanks for jumping back on board. 3 more days of premium plays. Robert, thanks for jumping on board the soccer game of the week. Alan, Mr. Yang as well, thanks for jumping on board the soccer game of the week. Zach says you can call me as long as you give me free plays when you do, right? Right? All right, anyways, back to the game day breakdowns. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so we got that free play up on the board. Let's continue moving along and see what we can come up with. Tigers and the Twins. Mize against Pineda today. The Twins laying $1.74 on the money line going up against Detroit, who's plus 160. Yada, 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 yada. The Twins, 17 games under 500, have won 1 straight, 6-4 in their last 10. The Tigers have lost 3 and 5 and 5 in their last 10. And they're 7 games now below 500. They actually had a chance to finish out the season even Steven or better. Casey Mize on the mound with his 3.63 ERA with 114 strikeouts through 146 innings. Michael Pineda with his 3.73 ERA. In his last outing against Toronto, had a nice outing. Gave up 2 runs. Had a lot of hits, though. Gave up 8 hits. Somehow only gave up 2 runs, 2 strikeouts, and a single walk. You're not going to get many strikeouts out of old Pineda. That is a fact. But he's going to give you anywhere from 3 to 5 solid innings. Occasionally, he'll get up. You'll get 6 out of him. He went 6 against Houston on the 7th of August. He went 6 against Detroit in his last outing against Detroit on the 26th, where he gave up 2 runs on 5 hits, and he struck out 6 Tigers batters. 6. Take a look at the strikeout prop for this one, because Michael Pineda is always a viable candidate if you can get a low number. You can get over 3.5 at minus 143, but that means you'd have to get him to 4. And by the way, he hasn't struck out 4 batters or more since he faced the Tigers last time, way back when on July 26. So for me, hard pass. Now, as far as the game goes, I roll with the hotter of the 2 hands. I do lean towards the Twins in this game. But again, not going to more than likely be betting it. But if you put the barrel to my head and you said, Kyle, please choose a side, I would roll with the Twins here. I would roll with Minnesota and Michael Pineda to get the job done. I think we get 5 solid innings out of them, then they go to the bullpen, and then it's a wild card race to the finish. But that's what I lean towards in this one. As far as the total goes, over and under 9, well, Pineda's going to give up a couple runs. Casey Mize is going to give up a couple runs as well in his 3 to 4 innings that we get out of him. I think we get halfway there. I think the first 5 is definitely live, the first 5 over. I think the first 5 over is live. I do lean towards the first 5. I think we may get to 5, but I don't know if we're going to get that 6th one, but I do lean towards 5. And if one of these guys gets tagged early, that's a wrap. It'll be a winner. As far as the full game total, though, I've gone back and forth. Lean towards it, but not going to have really any opinion as far as the full game total goes. Chapendi says, I'm all over your Atlanta, over first half, over full game. Atlanta total. Atlanta or Atlanta, the soccer? You over the Braves or in the soccer? Because if you're on the Braves, then with old Maxey on the mound, I generally don't take overs. But I think he's talking about Atalanta and soccer, and Champions League soccer later on today. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up some more. Moving down the list for odds. Yeah, he's talking about soccer. Chapenny's talking about soccer, as expected. As expected. Indians and the Royals. Plisak going up against Lynch. Indians, just such a wild card of a betting team. The Indians are a team that they don't win when we need them to, and they win when we're not on them, it seems. The Indians have been a team that we've timed them right, but we missed some of them as well. And I've gone back and forth on today's game. I was on the Indians yesterday at the little plus money. And they were looking good early, looking good in the middle, and then late in the game they gave it up. They fell apart late. The Royals have just been a pest the entire season. Primetime Yoke, where do you bet it? Bet Online. Remember, all the odds we give out are always on Bet Online. Bet Online, DraftKings, FanDuel. You can bet them all there. All of them have it. All the books have the game of the year. Or game of the week. Sorry, soccer game of the week. But as far as today's games with the Indians, I think it's a toss-up. Yeah, Alex, you should be at 7.5. I'm not betting for a push, you know what I mean? I'm betting for a win. The difference of taking it at plus 105 and laying $1.30 to me, push versus win, I'll take the 130 every day of the week versus make an extra $50 on my $1,000 bet. I do like Zach Plesac against Daniel Lynch, though, so I do lean towards the Indians. They're minus 109 today. I do lean towards them to get the job done. Let's see. What else do we got? Take a look at the last one on the board. A's and the Mariners. Big game for both. Mariners continue to just beat up the Oakland A's. Oakland A's lose another one yesterday. Gilbert against Montas. Frankie Montas on the mound for the A's. Don't matter his 13-9 record. The A's have just been just horrible. Seattle, you can get plus 1.5 at minus $1.70. I think is money. I think Seattle plus the 1.5 is money. Young Chard, thank you. And yeah, I have 7, but I'm not playing for a push. So if I'm winning, you're winning at 7.5. I'm not playing for a push though. I mean, I'd rather push than lose, so 7 is obviously better than 7.5, but, you know. But I think 7.5 still cashes. If I didn't think 7.5 would cash, then I wouldn't be betting 7. So I think we get to it. But again, I do like Seattle plus the 1.5. I really do. I think when it's all said and done, I think Seattle gets the win. I honestly think, the Oakland A's have just given up. The way they've been playing is just absolutely horrible. They play like the fucking Cubs. They play like the Cubs. All right, folks. That is what I have. Chef Bear, I believe it is. They're completely two separate entities, but I believe it is a sister site. I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right, folks, that is what I have for you guys today. Remember, it's on the board, and its ticket is on the screen. We're going back-to-back with Miami and the Mets over today. Don't matter if you get 7 or 7.5. I think they all cash. All right? Please wager responsibly. It don't matter if it's on the soccer game of the week later on today or tomorrow. My Major League Baseball game of the year. Don't forget, you have until 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 Pacific, to get on board the soccer game of the week. There's a link to it. And then tomorrow, which later on today, it should be posted today, my personal play, Major League Baseball game of the year goes down tonight. Or tomorrow, tomorrow. So don't miss out. Joe Free says, this is what I like, an official breakdown. Tickets always shown. This is the best show. I wouldn't waste time anywhere else. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Alex, you're very welcome, my brother. So, most important, always wager responsibly. Bet within your means, not over your head, folks, all right? All right? We're betting on humans. Anything can and will happen. Like the Cardinals keep winning. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. All right, folks. I am out. Please enjoy your day. And don't do anything stupid. Chef Bear says, Joe, you got to watch other shows so you can fade and win. A valid point. Very valid point. By the way, does anybody in here have any of those new Sony Bravia XR OLED TVs? Just out of curiosity, I was looking at one for the house, the 65-inch. Curious if any of you guys had that. What you guys thought of the picture. If you do, shoot me a message, either text or Twitter. All right, folks. I am out. And please wager responsibly, all right? Truth Fondue says Kyle is the only guy that shows his tickets. Damn straight, brothers and sisters. All right, guys, I am out. Enjoy your day and wager responsibly, all right? We'll see you guys all live tomorrow. Same time, same place. 11:30 on the East, 8:30 on the West. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day today. Be safe.